Hey, gorgeous friends. It's Laurel Bleadon-Maffei with Illuminating Souls, and I haven't made a video for you in a couple weeks. And so I thought I would make one today and just talk to you about a couple different things. One is yesterday we entered Mercury retrograde. Um, Yay! And for those of you that are new to Mercury retrograde, it happens 3 times a year, lasts for 3 weeks, and Mercury rules communication. And quite often during a Mercury retrograde time, it can feel like things are not moving forward. Communication breaks down. Um, Things are misinterpreted. Um, it's hard to get forward momentum on things. And so sometimes Mercury retrograde gets a bad rap because of that. But Mercury retrograde is also really wonderful for um, doing things like connecting with old friends. So it's about revisiting the past, cleaning out closets, throwing things away, going through old photographs, and also doing some inner work that maybe there are some old themes that are showing up for you. This is a wonderful time to do some deep healing around that because it's about kind of diving into the past and bringing it up in service to the light. From everything I've read about this particular Mercury retrograde, it has the potential to be a bit volatile. And so, what some of the experts are suggesting is to be really mindful with your communication. So, if you have something important to say, be sure you say it clearly. Be sure your message is delivered properly. So, emails may not get through, or you might send somebody a phone message or text, and it may not get through to them. And also, if you receive a message that might seem like it's not being said in the proper way, sometimes people say things in ways that trigger us. Give that person the benefit of the doubt. This is a time where there can be a lot of miscommunication and misinterpretation. So Mercury retrograde, part one of the message. A second thing, um, it's been so interesting. There are themes in my work, themes that show up. And one of the themes this week has been about overcoming fear. And I know I did a message a while back about fear, but it, it's still up. And I think sometimes when we're in the precipice of something, when we're stepping into a heartfelt, soulful dream, and so often our dreams feel so much bigger than we do, right? Because they're these divine dreams. They're dreams that are about co-creation. Our divine co-creative dreams never are small, right? The co-creative dream never says, you know what? Why don't you maybe go get a job as a receptionist somewhere and live a happy life, right? And not that it's bad to be a receptionist somewhere and have a happy life, but I mean the divine dreams come in and say, maybe you should move across the country. Maybe you should take a class in this outrageous thing. Maybe you should learn this. Like divine dreams are expansive and the soul comes alive. It's like, all of us shows up. And so when the divine dreams show up, there can be this expansive energy like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And then the fear, like, who am I to do this? Oh my God, I don't know anything about this. I don't know, oh, where am I going to get the resources? How is this going to work? What am I going to do? How am I going to show up? And that's where the divine co-creation comes in. It allows us to step into something that's so much bigger than we know, that we could imagine. It's um, a wonderful way. Oprah has something that she says similar to this. It's like, let's fully live in God's dream of us. I am fully living in God's dream of me because God's dream of you is so much bigger than you know. I'm fully living in God's dream of me is so powerful. So if there is something juicy that is calling to you and it scares you and it's okay and there is a mightiness to your spirit and a mightiness to your co-creative abilities in this universe. And a lot of these beautiful dreams are manifested through serendipity and grace and hard work and fear. And you know what? They may start off much more modest than you can imagine. I like to share that the first class I ever taught, I thought it was going to be huge, and I had 3 people in it. So it's okay. It's a process. I'm being very, I'm talking a lot with my hands right now. Um, And for those of you that are feeling the call to be an inspirational messenger in the world, maybe you want to make beautiful jewelry that will inspire people, or make paintings, or sing songs, or write a blog or a book. Maybe you want to become a raw food vegan chef. Um, Maybe there's something juicy within you and you love this idea of bringing more light to the world and leaving the world a better place and inspiring the hearts of others. If that is you, you may have already heard about this, but I have a wonderful new class that I am co-creating and co-facilitating with Leave Lane called Inspiring Messengers. It's a 6-week class and it is so chocked full of goodness. We're going to have live calls once a week. Leave and I are also recording a lot of different video tutorials and how-tos, how to do inspirational graphics, what you need to know about your website. Just so much juicy, wonderful information that we're going to be working on things on an inner level. So how do you come into your own divine knowing? We're going to be working on the outer level. How do you share your messages? And we're so excited about this. It starts on June 3rd. So go to inspiringmessengers.com and read more about it. We would love to support you. And I love Leave. I love Leave. So if you don't already know Leave Lane, she's a wonderful inspirer and teacher. And she and I have a lot of um, connectivity when it comes to doing this work. We have traveled parallel paths, and there's a great synergy that comes together when we collaborate. So we're so excited to bring this to you. So however you're using your week and your life force and the joy of your heart, I just want you to know that you're loved, and I'm so grateful for the gift of you. You are a bright ray of light in this world. Even if you don't feel like it right now, you are. And I just know goodness and light is coming to you. And I know that you are a source of goodness and light in this world. So I love you very much. Namaste, and have a blessed, wonderful day. Thank you, friends.